live. Hey, you guys. So, yeah, I'm on YouTube and Instagram right now. And this also connects to my Facebook. So, just all three places. I really love doing a live. I think they're so fun. I think it's just real. And this is really me right now. So it's Monday morning and I've been in the office, and my office looks a little different all the time. I have a physical office, but I like to sit on my couch, and the house just got cleaned today. We have someone come to our home every single Monday, and it's really amazing. Um, but the funny thing is that I have the kids help me all the time in the house. So through the week, if you don't have something happening every single day, it's a mess. But I just like to sit on the couch and just like zen out and just relax and just kind of get and do some back end work. And I like to be comfortable when I do that. I've had my coffee, but I haven't had my breakfast. So I'm going to actually show you what I'm going to eat in a minute. But there have been some things on my mind that I want to share with you because I think you could benefit from this as well. But the things that women ask me all the time, and they're always asking me. I've been in the beauty industry since I was a young girl. At the age of 19, I actually started like just kind of like submerging myself into the beauty industry. And the more I continued to work in it, the better I became and the more in love I became with it. And so it's just been really this cool journey. It's not an overnight thing that you really excel in makeup and techniques and skin education and knowledge and products and all that. So I'm at the phase in my life now at 37. The only reason I can remember my age, I'm telling y'all, it's not the year, it's not do the math or whatever. It's the balloons that I get every single year. I think once you hit a certain age, you're like, how old am I? Like, I don't even remember. But I get balloons every single year. Balloons are so fun and very valued. Like, I really enjoy them and value like having balloons. But anyways, I always get balloons. So the 3 and the 7 is in my brain. But the things that women ask me all the time while I've been in this industry, and it is honestly, how do you do it? How these are like, this is I'll just start like baby steps. It's how do you do your eyeshadow? That is always a question I am asked all the time. How do you do your eyeshadow? And I think when we do something every day naturally ourselves, we don't really think about it being a challenge. We just assume that people know how to do it. They just maybe prefer not to do it or whatever. And so when I get asked that, I'm just like, oh gosh, like I'll show you. Like, do you not know? I'll show you. I think that'd be so fun. And so that's always been a question that women have asked me through the years. And so I've always found myself, that's why becoming a makeup artist was really important to me, because women, they lack the it's not the knowledge really. It's not the product that I need to do it. It's the skill. So that's the hard thing. And so when you don't have the skill to do something and you're not equipped to do it, then you struggle with it. And so when women would get in my chair, I would have so much fun doing their makeup. Like, and then to get their reaction was even better. So like they would just be so ecstatic, like taking pictures, taking selfies. It could be a wedding day. It could be a special event. Like it could even be just because let's have a session. And so that right there always, when I saw my clients smile and get excited and happy and want to come back and rebook the next event that they had year after year or months after months, whatever that looked like for them, it got me really excited. And so I know that for years I've been asked that, and that is why I have workshops on my website. That because I'm 100% virtual all the time now, like I just work virtually. It gives me a lot of freedom and flexibility just to be creative with my creative side with beauty, but it allows me to have clients everywhere. Another question that clients would ask me all the time, and women, it's not even clients, but just women in general. I didn't work with them, did work with them, doesn't matter who it was. I have my cats like looking at me out the window. One's outside, one's inside. They're so funny. This is the mama cat, and her baby cat's inside for over like 2.5, 3 years. Hi, Stormy. She's like, huh, they just bond. I rescue, and then I take it as a household because I involve my boys in this, including my husband. But women ask me a lot is, how can I learn from you? I wish I lived closer to you. Can I come to you? Can we FaceTime? Can I get on a virtual call with you? Like, dang, I wish you were in my city. I'm going to fly out to you. Like, these are things that women are asking or saying to me, like, all the time. And through the years, it kind of just would get in my head, and I'd be like, how can I work with them? Like, that really stinks to be a makeup artist and not be able to be in their face. You know what I mean? To like really be with them. And so the more I heard it, y'all, I've had people travel over 4 to 5 hours to come and sit in my chair. Like, hello, like, apparently there was something going on that they were like, I need to learn this skill from you. Like, can I do this? And I was like, okay, cool. I would even have people that would travel. Now, I don't know. Nobody ever told me this. If they took a flight to me, I don't know. But they would be like, I'm in town. I'm not far from you. I want to come, things like that. I would always hear. And then I would travel to them too. Like, I never traveled by plane necessarily. I would drive. So it was always like East Coast type stuff, in surrounding states from where I live. And it didn't matter. I would say a dollar amount and they do not care. Like, they do not care. And a lot of times they would just tip over that. So when you lack a skill, when you lack knowledge, anybody that is craving that, they want to be around it. And so for years, I don't think it hit me that I was like, dang, this is a big deal. I think in the moment I was like, this is cool. Like, I was like, this is really cool that this amazing woman wants to come and be in my space to learn skin and makeup. Like, that was it, anything beauty. And so I've expanded my beauty, obviously, through the years. And so I'm at a new stage now, but like my past and my history, it was just like face, it wasn't body or hair, anything. It was just face. And so every time I would post a picture or work with another client and a referral would come through, I mean, they were like, how can I come to you? How do I book an appointment? So I just started digging on how can I work and expand and still not be like never home. Do you know what I mean? We can have ice cream after lunch, but you can have something else that's cold. You can have a bowl of fruit. Kids are outside playing. Bowl of fruit, cup of ice, or something like that. And then I'll make lunch in about 45 minutes. Okay. Okay. Well, you can have a snack, but we're not having ice cream. That's too sugary right now. And so it always amazed me, and so it gets me excited even today talking about it. And I want you to know, if you follow my YouTube, Instagram account at all, and you gain anything from it that makes you smile, just know it makes me so happy. Like, I love that. But what brings me joy, like actual joy, ecstaticness, like a connection, is because I'm not working with clients in my chair anymore, and I'm working with them like this. How you're talking to me and seeing me right here is how I talk with my women. Like, in my membership, that is how you see and hear me. In a workshop, this is how you see and hear me. My YouTube channel is very like edited, and I put a lot of like real stuff in it, but it's very edited and like pretty, fun that way. And live content is very fun, but you know what? I can't go live every day, and you don't always want to watch live content like this. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's not realistic. So I have to be very much like flexible as far as how I show up in my content. And so when clients would ask me all these things, how can I come see you? How can I book with you? I want to get in your chair. Can you do my wedding? We have an event coming up. We have prom coming up, like all this stuff going on. I just want to learn from you just because. it made me want to expand. And so that is why I retired from the chair and I went behind the camera 100%, because I was losing money and I was losing clients because I wasn't listening, years pre that, what women were asking me. I heard what they were asking me and I answered their question, but I wasn't acting on it. And so I was like, how can I act on it? The woman in California, the woman in Arizona, the woman in Alaska, how am I showing up for you? I can't come to you this weekend. How can I teach you what I know for you to do at home? And my makeup and my skin regimen and my hair regimen and my body regimen and all that stuff, it comes from just years and years and money of researching and trying and reviewing all the things. Thousands, thousands of dollars that I spend on products, you guys. I buy a lot of product. I test a lot of product. I don't just go like, well, I read this. That's not in my soul at all. I don't want to read a blog. I don't want to even read a book. Okay. Can I be honest with y'all? My friends crack on me all the time. They're like, can you please read a book? Come on, get it with it. But I don't want to. I don't enjoy that. That's not fun for me. It's very boring. Now, I love reading a book that has the audio with it and I have a highlighter. Girl, I can go to town on that all day. But I had to do something that was just as fun in front of my clients, face to face, touching, feeling. I had to take it to the camera, but take it to another level. And so the things that women ask me is, how do you do your shadow? How can I come see you? How can I get in your chair? How can I learn from you? How do you how do you use all these products, And I'm going to get into this. So many women say to me all the time, you have really great skin. You have really great skin. How do you get your skin to be like that? Like, what are you doing with your skin? Can I be honest? I break out. I have dry skin. I have oily seasons. Like, I have lines and fine lines. I have sunspots and dark circles. Like, all the things. I have that. And so I was always very much relatable. Do you know how? I'm going to share a story with y'all soon. It might not be this video. It might be another one. But, I would show up like this in front of my clients. I was like, hey, y'all, this is me. This is Amber. I'm real. Okay. Like, I always don't fix my hair. I always don't do my makeup. But you know what I do well is I have a darn good skin regimen and I use a lot of products. So I'm never one of those that's like, yeah, just wash and moisturize your face and you'll be good. That is not cutting it. That is not cutting it. And so I am very much like, I have a skin regimen. I do all the things. I do high end, low end, like all of it, because I have to keep my skin in check. I have one face, and that is what we're going to take care of as best as we can. And so that's why I'm going to do YouTube videos. I'm going to do video content. I'm going to show up every week for you online. I'm going to do that. Like, I love beauty so much that it just is so fun for me to do that for you. I'm going to give you all the tea, like, right? But the one thing that I struggle with still to this day is I can't touch and see and feel you. And so that is why my workshops are so effective, is because I can touch, I can feel in a virtual way, if you know what I mean. I can empathize with you. Like, I have empathy for what's going on. I have Q&A so we can talk about it. Like, all of that's happening. That is why my workshops are effective. They might not be for you and you might not like it. And you might just see a photo and be able to duplicate it. You might be able to watch a video and you're good. And you might not have to have a conversation with other women that are dealing with skin issues or cosmetic issues or just questions about ingredients. I'm also not stuck on one brand. Like, I'm like, I want you to use certain ingredients. You can use this ingredient and your skin will do this. That is what I love. And that is what I like to learn about. And that is what I test for myself, like physically testing, touching, feeling all the time, products. Some stuff works for me and some stuff doesn't. And that's what I'm sharing with you. my workshops as well. I'm going to answer some of the questions that are in the comments in just a second. Some of the questions that I get asked, though, you guys, are very hard for me to always answer in one video. So it's like if you don't watch all of my videos, you miss so much. And so that's why I kind of break down. I have 4 workshops on my website. I have 3 like makeup type things, and then I have a skin one that's coming out this Thursday. After Thursday, when you buy it, you have the video immediately and the Q&A immediately. But right now, buy it, and it's, oh my gosh, it's like $50. It's like $57. It's so affordable. I could have put a like 150 price tag on it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to myself or you. I think that's crazy. I want it to be something that it's like, $57, not a big deal. I need it. I want to learn. Let's go. But this is what like kills me all the time, is that you are at home wondering and Googling and trying and testing things. Why not just learn from a beauty expert that's been there, done that? Now, listen, granted, I don't know everything, but I know a lot. And if I don't know it, I'm in the midst of figuring it out. And so I really want you to have fun with your skin products. I want you to have fun with makeup. I want you, when you sit down to use your products, I want you to really be like, dang, I did that, you know? That's the feeling that I feel. And I love when my clients also have that same feeling. So I'm so excited to be able to, just be honest and vulnerable with you guys. But I want to kind of break down what you're going to see in the workshop. I'm going to answer this question first. So, Gigi, you said right here, what did you say to them when they wanted to book? So I always told my clients I had a virtual link that they could click and book a time and get on my digital calendar. And then from there, it would give them a Zoom link, and then it would charge them if it was a free consultation, depending on what the assessment was for what they needed. There was sometimes free and there was sometimes a charge to it. And so they would book, it would go on my digital calendar. It would connect them and send them an email to confirm. It would give them a link, and then we would meet at that time. And then the calendar would send reminders and stuff too. So I had like this whole digital thing happening behind the scenes, which I still use, and it's very effective. I just don't do a lot of consultations like that anymore. I would love to get back into that. If you're interested in that, then I will. But my schedule doesn't allow that as much anymore, just because of the things that I am juggling with multiple businesses and things. So that's why I do these workshops and upload a lot of video content like that. So, but let me just break down how my workshops work and how this one is going to work this week. So any woman's invited. If you have skin and you're interested in just learning how to have a really good glowing complexion naturally, how can you do that? Then great. Buy a ticket for Thursday if you're interested at all in that, of just learning. I'm going to break down. We're going to have different sessions. And within those sessions, this is a pre-recorded workshop. So I'm recording it and editing it to make it flow really nice. So it's just like really compact with everything in it. And then inside of that, you're going to see throughout the video a lot of overlays with like ingredients and facts and pro tips and things like that, and do's and don'ts and all that type of stuff. You're going to see that throughout the whole workshop populate on the screen as I'm talking about it. You're also going to see a lot of me putting physical product on my face, me explaining the product. I'm going to be like in my bathroom using products, at my vanity using products, and things like that. So I'm going to kind of be throughout. So it's going to be very moving. It's going to move throughout. So you're not going to be bored. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really kind of just like this cinematic type feel to this workshop. And it's going to be a little bit more elevated than my typical YouTube videos, just because of the things I'm going to be popping up on the screen for you to learn and be effective. I also want this to be, if you also have a beauty business like myself, I know a lot of beauty entrepreneurs watch my content and consume it. So this is something that you could really take to your clients and teach your clients. This could help you if you are a makeup artist and you just want to be more knowledgeable about the skin, with sharing that with your clients. I know sometimes as a makeup artist, you deal with clients that don't take care of their skin. They just want to put makeup over it and cover it. That doesn't work. You can still see texture. So I'm just going to break down a lot. And it's going to be really amazing. You're going to learn about ingredients you've not really learned or tapped into or tested or tried. So I think you're going to be really, really happy with that. And so that's what we're going to do. And then at the end of it, I'm really going to try to keep it under 30 minutes. I would love to do like 20 to 25 minutes of a video. So we'll see as I'm recording it and planning it and doing all that right now. Like I'm in the middle of it and piecing it all together for you because I want it to be so effective that, you know, like in 3 years you watch it and it's still relevant. Like I'm really also like very aware of the content that I make for it to be like more of this evergreen piece for you. So it's not like it died, you know what I mean? And so at the end, after I play it through Zoom, then at the end, we're going to talk as a community who's on Zoom, and that will also be recorded. And we can just talk and have girl time. You know what I mean? Like, now, they're in the outside freezer. Yeah. Did you panic? Yes. I'm going to make lunch in 45 minutes. Probably about 30 minutes now. And then at the end, we'll do Q&A. I think Q&A is so beneficial because sometimes it's not really asking questions that we even just talked about. It's just like life. Can we just talk as a woman together? Like that's what we enjoy, right? So it's just like having conversations, talking about anything that you want to talk about, to be honest. Like it's Q&A. Can we just have a moment together? So at the end, we're going to do that. And whoever's on Zoom can participate in that. And then I'm going to keep the workshop under an hour. So it starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So East Coast. So if you're in like Hawaii, it's like 2 p.m. for you. If you're more like, you know, moving into the time zones, it could be like 4, 5, 6, whatever that time zone is for you. When you click the button to register, I break down the times. Because I know it's the most confusing thing when you register for something and you're like, but 8 p.m. East Coast, that's not where I live. What is this? So I have Alaskan time, Hawaii time, Pacific time, Mountain time, Central time, East Coast time. So I have all the times broken down for you guys. And it's global. So if you're in I have a lot of women here that don't live in the States, that you're in the UK and you're all over the place globally, you can register 100% and you'll just have to figure out your time zone if you want to be live with us. I have no idea. And I can't even make my brain process it. And I try to Google it and figure it out. It's just a lot to break down. We have a lot of times around this, the country, not the country, but the world. So just know that my heart and soul goes into my workshops, and with so much history with being in the beauty industry and being an expert in this industry, you guys, I am here for it. And I am excited to meet you, talk to you, and build a relationship with you and have fun and get to know you. And who knows, you can meet your new bestie in this community that we're having here together. So if you want to have more beauty conversations outside of the workshop, then I 100% want you to look into the Blush Beauty Collective. That's something that I rolled out last year, and it is amazing. And I love having my women in there with me. So I will see you on my website. I just always link my website instead of a direct link because my website houses all the things. So just make sure you head over there and you can check out workshops, the Blush Beauty Collective, even the body scrubs that I offer. And thank you for following me online and being here. You are my community and y'all mean the world to me. And every time I post something, I think, how could this benefit you and how could this make you smile? And I appreciate it. So I will see you over there. Again, the tickets are very affordable, amberlykins.com. And I cannot wait to meet you Thursday. You'll have access to the replay, all the things. So you don't have to lose anything if you can't be there right at 8. It's not a problem, but get it and I'll make sure you get all the access. Let me make sure I didn't miss a question. I'm on my cell phone in my computer. I'm excited to catch you live this morning. I'm on the West Coast. I usually watch you on replay. I love that. Yeah, I know. And that's the cool thing. Morning, Olivia. Hey, True. What's up, you guys? I'm just seeing these comments. So I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Whatever that looks like, I look forward to meeting you and hanging out with you. And I appreciate you taking the time with me right now. Oh, I wanted to show you what I'm going to eat. Let me show you real quick. Let me go get my food. Hang on. Okay, so I know that a lot of you don't probably know, but I don't eat meat and I have a more plant-based diet. And because of that, like it really hurts me with, there was juice in that. What the heck? That just went all over my robe. That's so gross. So, but anyways, I'm always looking for like fast, efficient, like plant-based food. So I found this the other day and, but has 15 grams of protein. So that's super cool. Sweet and sour chicken. I always love something kind of fun and different. It is microwave. I don't always like buy things like this, like microwavable things, but I got them to test them out. And I'm like, when I'm in a pinch and I'm just hungry and I want something to eat, I'm going to do it. And I got one the other day that was, it was like roast beef and broccoli or whatever over rice, a bed of rice. And it was so yummy. And the meat is made from plants. So anyways, and I know there's a lot of brands out there that they put like really not so good things in their plant-based meat. And so anyways, I'm always like testing stuff out. That's not my number one source of like food. I don't live off of that, but you know, when I'm hungry, I'm hungry, right? So anyways, I bought this. Let me show you this, guys. So this is what it looks like. Let me test it out because right now this doesn't look as good as my other one did the other day. I'll be honest with you. I just dropped rice right there. I got to get that up. Okay. Let me see. So this is like sweet and sour chicken. It really does not look that appealing, to be honest, to me. But I'm like, does it have good flavor? Let's test it. It might be really hot. So I did it for like 5 minutes. So that's what I'll tell you. It actually does taste like sweet and sour chicken. It has that taste. The texture is kind of funny. I had a phone call come through. The texture's I just had a call come through. Sorry, guys. The texture's a little bit funny, but it's not terrible. But I'm also not the judge on food. I'll eat anything. Not really anything. I won't eat bugs and nasty stuff, but I'll like eat anything. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it's fine. I ate. I'm good. You know? You know the problem with these, this type of food? It has a high sodium. This has 530 milligrams of sodium. So it has so much sodium in here. Can y'all see that? I'm on 2 different screens. And then it has 26 grams of sugar, which is not good for me as a diabetic. I'm like, that's a lot of sugar. It does have protein in it, so that's cool. But I'm not eating this for the sources that it has. I'm eating it for convenience, you guys. I'm hungry. And like when my family has like wings or whatever, like I buy the plant-based like meat, chicken, you know, when my family has burgers, I buy the plant-based burgers and, you know, stuff like that, just so it feels like I'm still kind of eating that. But I don't want to eat meat. And I'll do another live on that. I don't want to eat meat. I stopped eating all meat whenever it was like end of 2019. Oh, yeah. Olivia always says, just in the comments on YouTube, she says, yeah, pretty much you can't be trusted when it comes to food. I can't. I really can't. I'm being honest. Hey, Brooke. But I'm not mad at it. But I will tell you something, that beef and broccoli yesterday, honey, that was hitting. Did I eat it yesterday? I think I ate it Thursday. No, I ate it Friday. I had it Friday. Well, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to go. We're not making this a mukbang. This is a great time. Go to my website. Get in there. I cannot wait to meet you Thursday. And anyways, yeah, we'll hang out. So if you missed any of this, go from the beginning so you understand you're not getting bits and pieces of stuff, because this is very beneficial. I'll I'll see y'all later. I'm going to go cook for the kids in just a minute too. See ya. If you love this video, go check out right now reviewing new products. I think that you would love this. The before and after of this foundation was so much of a transformation to my skin. Cannot wait to see you in the workshops, and I'll see you in the next upload.